Yo, what's up? It's Dies by Caleb. Make sure y'all come and check out the new episode. It's coming very soon. It's featuring me on here, the Dreamcast with the Daydreamers. So, make sure y'all check in. And make sure you check out the website. I got some cool pillows and duffel bags and some cool tie-dye as well. And you can get 15% off with the Dream15 discount code. And it'll give you 15% off everything on this website. And yeah, make sure y'all check it out.
Welcome back to Dreamcast, and it is time for a Dreamcast water break brought to you by Good and Gather purified drinking water. We are about a week and a half away from the regular NFL season. Sorry, Kelly, you're just gonna have to sit this one out for a little bit. Okay, we about 2 weeks away from the regular season. We got last preseason game coming up over the weekend. We just how you guys feel about your boys this year?
Look, man, I'm pretty excited. Justin Herbert just got out of that walking boot, so we back at practice in the goal. Jim Harbaugh said he heard angels singing when he walked out.
All right.
Greg Roman said, I think I might have heard him too. So
okay.
I'm like, hey, man, look, I'm excited for the season. Our defense is playing well in the preseason. Our backup quarterback sucks, but I don't care. I hope he doesn't play. I hope we never have to count on our backup quarterback ever.
I mean, they're gonna say him in the preseason game. Y'all play.
We play the Cowboys.
Okay, what you hope to see?
What I'm hoping to see against the Cowboys is an improved run game for sure. We just got our rookie running back. He snapped last game a little bit. He had 50 yards on 4 or 5 carries. That was smooth. And then defense still snapping. As consistency in the defense is pretty cool to watch because for heaven's sake, last year was fucking. We played good one game. The next game we giving up 500 yards in the pass game.
Yeah, I think the most points we've given up in the preseason was 13, maybe 16.
Yeah,
so, I like what our defense.
I feel like what our defense hasn't given up more than 2 touchdowns in the preseason so far. So, even the game we lost by more than 2 touchdowns was a pick six.
I know somebody who done given up half alone.
Go ahead,
Trill.
Daniel Jones has not played since November of last year. He came back with off an injury. You gotta get the boy. Hold on. I ain't say nothing.
Keep going.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
One, we're gonna talk about that first pick he threw. Yes, it was dumb to pump fake and throw it to the same nigga, but he was getting tackled. He was getting tackled from the back. You can see him getting tackled, right, going down. He just ain't having enough power to throw it up. Two. Second interception, he ain't put enough air over it. Homie just jumped in front of him. But the exact same next drive, boom, Danny Dimes and Neighbors. Boom, Danny Dimes and Darius Slayton. Boom, we scored a touchdown.
Yeah.
I'm like, niggas is quick to throw in the towel on Danny. This nigga has not played since November.
Okay, partially. Number one, that ain't an excuse. Your quarterback,
you are in year 6.
Whatever.
Your quarterback should be better than that.
You are in year 6.
Your quarterback should be better than that against the other teams.
They had that nigga out for the whole half.
That ain't even not necessary. The issue is that first interception.
That shit was the worst thing I've ever seen.
Cause why
not just take the tackle and take 2?
As the Giants,
you gave up 7.
And as somebody that would be rooting for the Giants to win, because I want you to have a good week most of the time.
We need Trill to have a good week. Okay.
But
as much as I hate Daniel,
I'll be rooting for the Giants. I'm going to tell you, that pick in the preseason is scary as fuck.
Against backups.
This, it was a matter of not even just the fact that he threw it to the same guy he pump fake.
You saying he ain't played since November. That's not a physical thing.
He could have threw it at the floor.
He could have just held it.
He was already on the 2. He threw it at the 4. It was intentional grounding.
at the floor of the receiver that he was throwing the ball to.
That's-
And I'm saying,
That's
I think
better.
That's what he was trying to do.
That's better than a pick six.
The boy got tackled in the middle of a throwing motion.
Literally anything offensively is better than a pick six.
Yeah, no, 100%.
For sure. It was upsetting to see the pick six, but at the same time, I don't think that Daniel Jones is gonna be a problem unless he keeps doing this shit.
And
Why?
this-
But here's my question: why don't you think he's gonna keep doing this
Because
shit?
he just came back from an injury.
But
2
he was
years ago,
doing
he was
this-
balling, and then the last year he got injured.
Okay, but before he got injured, he sucked.
He was in the playoffs before he got injured.
No, was he injured
Yes.
going into the season?
He was injured week 5 of the
Okay,
next season.
nigga. We just checked it. Through week 5, he was 1-4. Okay, that nigga scored like 13 points.
And at that same point, I'm making he didn't have no offensive line at all.
Yeah, I hope he does better. Like I said, that pick is
don't.
scary to see in
Y'all
the preseason.
need to get rid of this nigga.
This pick is scary to see in the preseason.
For the sake
And
of the Dreamers.
The fact that y'all got rid of Saquon, and y'all running game is going to be a little lighter in the ass.
What a phrase.
I mean, my bad. That's a football phrase.
I was gonna say that's a little too football,
A little
but
lighter in the
know
ass.
your audience.
little light. They just lighter in general.
I get it.
But
Move on.
you go get into a situation where y'all it's hard for y'all to be an aggressive team.
I beg to differ. It's only preseason. Week 1 with the Vikings, we're going to see where my mental at.
Yeah. We'll see what water break looking like.
Honestly,
there.
after we play the Jets.
Hey, bet the unders. I tell you now, I'm not a betting man, but if I was
Oh damn!
on all things Giants except their defense,
Yeah, no, I shout out y'all defense. I picked y'all up in fantasy. I'm gonna root for y'all.
they're backups. I don't want you to think that he was using y'all like for real.
And what are you feeling about Will, Mr. 2-0?
Well, I also picked our defense as a backup because, I want to see what we do. I would like to see Will play a little more in this third preseason game. So far, he's only had like 2 drives. And he scored on both of those drives, but that was week 1. It's been a long time since then. I need him to stay fresh going into the first game. We got a big game for game 1. We got Caleb Williams, nigga. That nigga look fine. Okay? I think we could do it though. Our defense looking sharp. Okay, I want to see us lock in on that, but I'm trying to see that starting offense just a little more. I would like to see DeAndre healthy for week 1 because our wide receiver trio is deadly, boy. That shit up there. Okay, D Hop, Calvin Ridley, and Tyler Boyd. Come on now. I just got Tyler on my fantasy.
There you go.
My shit died. What going on? Oh, we got demons in here. Not the Daredevil.
Why he ain't dead yet? Kill that nigga.
Why you over there showing mercy?
He bullshit.
That's the devil.
He toe tapping the niggas. I need you to smush
And that's why the
squish.
Giants can't ever win. They be over there showing mercy.
Showing
like
mercy,
y'all can afford to
bullshitting with
do
the
it.
bug.
Anyways, back to a real team. Okay, we play the Saints, which is a solid defense, but I don't know who they play. Like who they,
They got Tyrann Mathieu over
But
there.
I don't know if like who's starting or whatnot for this preseason game.
Saints
but
just beat the Niners.
Yeah.
we had so did we. So fuck them. We had the Saints week 1 last year, and they beat us because Tannehill fucking sucks.
Yeah.
So I would like to see us get a little get back on.
This
that,
is
but,
partially why I'm like preseason don't mean a whole bunch, because it's also like y'all beat the 49ers.
But I'm not holding no weight to like who we
Right.
beat. I like that we're winning, and I like what I'm seeing because we have a whole new team. So
it's good
I
that
like
y'all
this-
winning for sure.
Right, like I like this, like we're moving the ball up the field, and our special teams has been great.
Yeah, honestly,
We have the record for the longest new dynamic kickoff return, by the way, 63 yards.
I think I'm satisfied with our team in this preseason because freaking the only person on our whole team that I'm like, oh, he sucks is Easton Stick. That nigga fumbled the ball at the goal. If he would have scored that touchdown to the goal line, if he would have scored that touchdown to the goal line, we win the game last week.
Y'all do gotta
Well,
nigga
if
Quentin
my
Johnson.
well, like I had a quarterback, if he'd
Quentin
have scored his
Johnson
touchdown
last
at the
game-
goal line, we'd have had a Super Bowl. So
Quentin Johnson got last game had like damn near 50 yards, two to three catches. He had one route where he fucked the nigga up where the nigga had to grab him, so he drew the penalty. I'm like, Quentin gonna be all right, man.
Because that nigga Jim got in his head. It was like, hey,
All
you
I
about to get your
I
ass
was
outta here.
I was telling Scott earlier, all I need Quentin to be is a serviceable wide receiver. I don't need him to be fucking Larry Fitzgerald.
we don't know if he can be that. Quentin is in the same boat as Traylon Burks right now. He just got like 2 more years to prove himself. Traylon, this your last year. You better get it together. Sour Patch Snapple, fire.
Yeah, they're good.
You heard it here first, kids. This episode is brought to you by Sour Patch Snapple. Sour sweet, gone, nigga. Snap, crackle, pop, nigga.
Rice Krispies?
Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, other than that, one of my fantasy rosters looks very fire. I ain't gonna give y'all too much of the sauce, but I got some dogs up there, nigga, and I think I'm gonna win. We ain't do the draft. We'll be doing our draft for our Dreamer League over the weekend, so we'll show y'all what our roster's looking like next episode. Other than that, we're gonna be back with Start Bench Cut.